Okay, so Skye nipped me a couple times when trying to get, when I was trying to test and see how much of a resource guarder she is. And so we're going to work on an exercise here, and we're going to have some more stuff that's a little bit more in depth that we'll print out and give to Skye's guardians at our puppy socialization class tomorrow. But what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to have the guardians practice holding on to the item and letting the dog chew on it while they retain possession of the object. So I'm going to have you turn around so you're holding it from the folded end. There you go. And just go ahead and let Skye chew, and you're not going to try to, and just have just one treat in your hand. And before you even put the treat in your hand, put it up here first. And let Skye really get into chewing that first. And then I'm going to have you start about here in terms of petting, like the back of the neck. There you go. Now that's why we don't want to have the treats in. There you go. Maybe switch hands. There you go. Whatever's easier for you. And then with your other hand, there you go. And kind of reach underneath. There you go. Now we notice here the tail is parallel with the spine or low, which is a good sign. Now if the dog freezes, that's a warning. So if the dog freezes, we want to evaluate what we're doing. And maybe we need to rethink what we're doing at that period of time because the dog's giving us pause, literally. All right, so now let's go ahead and grab a treat and let Skye keep chewing on it. Now wait, you're going to kind of gently pull it away when there's an opportunity without pulling it, and then give it and say drop.
Drop.
Now ask Skye to sit. Well,
sit.
We're going to teach sit here in a sec,
sit.
I guess. There we go. Now
Good
there
sit.
we go.
Good sit.
Now we'll talk about not using adjectives. You just want to say sit.
Sit.
Now let's do some petting. There you go. And then there you go. Go ahead and grab another treat. Now you presented the treat there before you really pulled it away. So just kind of have your hand nearby, but don't hold it out in front of the dog. That's kind of enticing. Gotcha. And then you're going to kind of wait. Now this one, if we can shoot this, only has doesn't have the folded side on this side. It's just so it's easy to pull it away. When you have the other side, can you show the other side? With that part is the dog's going to latch onto that. So basically, we're just going to let Skye chew on it a little bit, and we're not going to pull it away. We're just going to wait for her to basically open her mouth to reposition her teeth, and we're going to pull it back at that point. And then, yeah, there we go. So now, drop.
Oops.
Skye, you're not supposed to actually drop it. You're supposed to just hear the command word drop. Now ask her to SIT.
Sit. Sit.
No, there you go.
Good sit.
Just sit and just let her, and just the reward would be just to let her have that again.
Okay.
But now you're letting her jump up on you. So jumping up on you is not a sign of, it's typically a sign of lack of respect. So go ahead and reach it with your other hand. And just reach right in front too. That's a little bit more dangerous position to reach from, but right now because we're retaining possession of it, we can, you notice we're not getting any growling. So you don't want to just, now one thing don't want to get in the habit of is, okay, I pet one whole circuit and then I immediately go to the treat and then do the drop. So pet, now pull your hand away and let it continue to chew. Then we're going to pet again. So you want to vary it up so she never sees what's coming next. Okay. But every time, that she takes away, I get this high value, the best treats I've ever had. And I hear the word drop. And then right after that, I get to chew on the object again. This is a good deal. I'm not losing anything, I'm gaining. But we're weeding her off it very slowly. An interesting concept of giving things up to a human is rewarded. This is the similar principle of what I talked about for feeding by dropping some high value food in her food while she's eating regular food. Well, in humans' approach, they make the situation better. So I'm not going to fight or guard. I'm going to welcome them. And I'm going to step away from the bowl. Please, put whatever you want in my bowl.
Right. Please,
you want to take this bone? What do you got for me? Eventually, we're going to take the stuff away without needing to have a treat, which the dog's just conditioned to do it. But right now, this is the first step. So basically, I just would like you guys to practice. Now, I would, when you're doing this, if you notice, I have a leash here. I'm just doing a leash because a lot of times dogs will want to run away under the couch or something like you mentioned. We don't want to try to take an object away from a dog when it's under a couch or under an object. That makes it kind of more heightened. If you have to, get a tennis racket or something that you put under the couch to kind of eliminate that area and get the dog to come out of that. Then just step on the leash and then you can go present a treat. But one thing we don't want to do is snatch anything away from the dog, even if it's something the dog does not protect, because that can exasperate it and make it even worse. All right.